Hi, so let us look at the solutions for the exercise we did in the last exam practice session. So the question asks us to find A intersection B. So set A, we have the following elements: A, B, C, D, E, and F. Then we have set B, which consists of the following elements: A, B, E, G, H, I. So those are the two sets and the elements. Now the question A is asking us to find A intersection B. So always remember this symbol here means intersection, and the intersection means elements which are found in both sets. So let's see which elements satisfy this. So there is A here. Well, we can also see A here. There is B. We can also see B here. What about C? Oh no, there is no C. So C is not part of the intersection. How about D? D is not in set B. How about E? Here it is. There is element E here. F? No, there's no F in B. So what this means is A intersection B, you write equals A, B, E. Now, may I emphasize that when writing the answer, please write it in full. You start with this A intersection B equals, you put these curly brackets, and then you include the elements. So this is the answer for part A. Now let us look at part B of question 1. I'll write it here. It says draw a Venn diagram to show A intersection B. So what you do is you are going to draw this circle here. This will represent A, and you draw the other circle. This represents B. So let me start with intersection elements. Intersection elements are A, B, and E. Then in A, I'll write C. I'll indicate all these which are not part of the intersection. So there is C, there is D here, yeah, and there is F. And then those which are in B but not part of the intersection, there is G, and there is H, and there is also I. Now listen to this. Draw a Venn diagram to show A intersection B. Now if I write it the way I've written it, I am showing all the elements, but the question wants me to show A intersection B, and how you show it is by shading. Now it may not come out very nice here, but with your pencil, put a shading in this region, to show that this is your intersection. You can put some faint lines just to show that this is the intersection we're looking for. Okay, so and then part C of the question, how many members are in the intersection set? So there is A, B, and E, so 3 members. Okay. All right, let's move on to question 2. So we have set A. Set A has Lusaka, Kawe, and Kafue. Then there is set B. It has Ndola, Kitwe, Chingola. So the first question, what is A intersection B? Okay, now for this question, if you notice, first, okay, let me write, this is question A. A intersection B, we want to find which elements are common. Now if you look at this, Lusaka is not in set B, Kawe is not in set B, Kafue is not in set B, and that means A intersection B equals empty set. This is how you write empty set. So if you wrote an answer like nothing, you just wrote the word nothing, I can't mark that as correct. So you need to use the correct notation. So if you want to show that there is an empty set, this is how you show it. Now let me write B here. It says draw a Venn diagram to show A intersection B. Now watch carefully how I'm drawing my diagram. I'll do this, and I'll still do this because I want to show A intersection B. Now this is set A and this is set B. I'll go ahead and write the elements in A. In A there is Lusaka, there is Ndola and Kafue. So set A has Lusaka, Ndola and Kafue. Then B has there's a mistake here. Set A there's Lusaka, Kafue and Kawe. Okay, let me wrap this. It's not Ndola but Kawe. Okay, sorry for that. So it's Lusaka, Kafue and Kawe. That is set A. Then set B is the one which has Ndola, Kitwe, okay, and Chingola. Okay, when writing it you can finish it. Now what you see here is A intersection B, there is nothing here. Now how do you show that? Shade this region here. So this is how you show how you draw the intersection diagram. Do not just say I noticed some of you drew circles which are not attached, which are not showing intersection. No, you don't do that. You still draw them the way I have done here, showing this space here, but in this space you draw nothing. You don't write anything in it, but shade it, okay, to show that this is what you are showing as intersection. Alright, let's move on to question 3. Set X has the following elements A, B and C. List all the subsets of set X. Now for you, let me say this, before you can list all the subsets you need to have an idea of how many subsets they are. So before you start listing them, always use this formula. A total number of subsets always equals 2 to the power n. N means the number of elements in a set. So in this case our n is 1, 2, 3 because set X has 3 elements. So what we will have is 2 to the power 3, and you know that is the same as 2 times 2 times 2. What answer does that give you? 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8. So the total number of subsets will have to be 8. So then I can start listing the subsets. Now let us get started. So the first subset, let us list all the elements as individual elements. A is a subset of that, B also is a subset. Always remember, a subset means a smaller set which has been taken from the bigger set. So all these are subsets. Okay, and always remember that an empty set is also part of the subset. Okay, so I've listed all the elements A, B, C, and empty set. Then next, let us start pairing them up. We can have A, comma B. This is also a subset. Another one will be A, comma C. That also is a subset. And then we can also have B, comma C. Now someone may ask to say, what about if here it's B, comma C, can't I write another one C, comma B? No, you can't do that. B, comma C is the same as C, comma B. You've just changed the order, so that can't be a different subset. So let us count. Oh, by the way, you also need to list this complete set also as a subset. So the last one will write the set itself. It is also a subset. Okay, A, B, and C. Yeah, so all in all, what we have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So exactly the way we had calculated. The total number of subsets should be 8, and this is the listing. So just a tip or the trick to always remember is first list the individual elements A, B, C, then don't forget to list the empty set, then start pairing them up, and don't forget to write the set itself. Then that will give you the total number of subsets. Okay, so let's move on to question 4. So in question 4 we have set G, which has A, B, C, D, E, F, and H has C, D, E, F, G, H. Now find G union H. Now listen, this is very important. I'm now answering part A. G union H requires you to write a complete listing of elements, which it means write all the elements when G and H is put together. But here is one important thing: do not repeat elements. So let us start. So what you have is A, B. I'm getting this from set G. Yeah, you have C. Now if you notice, there is C here, there is C there. Do not write C twice, just write it once. It is found in both sets. So there is C here, and then D, okay, and E, then there is F, then there is G, then there is H. So G union H, I have written all the elements, the total number, all the elements found in A and B, including the intersections, everything. Okay, and do not repeat elements. So this is G union H. Now the next question says draw a Venn diagram to show G union H. So I am going to draw this diagram. I am showing intersection here because you need to take note that there are certain elements which are found in both. So let me fill them in here. So that is C, D, E, F. Then in set G here, what you have is A and B, and then in set H you have G and H. Now G union H, I'm going to shade everything. Okay, you can do a better shading. I'm not using a pencil, so it's not coming out so nice. So I'll shade everything to show G union H. Alright, wishing you all the best.